back to my kitchen. So today we're going to make some blueberry crumbles, and there's so many blueberries at the supermarket nowadays. So let's start baking, guys. Okay, let's start preheating our oven to 375. So we're going to bake these blueberry crumbles between 55 to 57 minutes. All right, guys? Okay, let's start to prepare our crust and topping. So I have here 1 1/2 cup of all-purpose flour. To that, I'm adding half teaspoon of baking soda and a pinch of salt. And then we're going to add as well the sugar. So I'm using my dough cutter to mix them together. So now I'm going to add my 1/2 cup of brown sugar. So instead of using a granulated sugar, I prefer to use the brown sugar for this recipe for our crumbles and crust. We're also going to add 3/4 cup of butter, and it's a chilled butter, and I'm using an unsalted butter. It's about like 170 grams of butter. All right, guys, so we're going to mix them together, and then we'll prepare the crumbles. Now, as soon as you can feel that your dry mixture is already crumbly, so your crumbles is ready. So we're going to divide it into half. So we're going to use the crust for the bottom part, and then the other one will be for the topping. Okay, guys? To bake my crumbled blueberries, I'm using a glass baking dish, and then I didn't even grease my baking dish. So now I just dump all my crumbles and start pressing it using my hands and using also the bottom of my measuring cup. So yeah, it's very easy, isn't it? For our fillings, I'm using 3 cups of fresh blueberries, and then 1 cup of granulated sugar, 2 large egg, a room temperature egg, and to that I'll be using half a cup of yogurt. If you have sour cream, you can use sour cream as well. And then I have half teaspoon of salt, and 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, a teaspoon of lemon zest, and of course a third of a cup of all-purpose flour. So that's basically the ingredients on the fillings. All right, guys? Okay, the next thing we have to do is to whisk our eggs. So whisk, 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 and then we're going to add the rest of the other wet ingredients together. And I think the last thing we have to add on this after we combine the wet ingredients are the blueberries, the sugar, and of course the lemon zest. Okay, guys? So after you add the flour to your egg mixture, so this is how your batter gonna look like. So I think we're ready now to dump our blueberries. So once you mix your blueberries, make sure you mix it gently, okay? So yeah, just mix it slowly, and then you can add the sugar as well to the blueberries, and then mix it again. Okay, guys? The last thing we have to add to the filling is the lemon zest. So the moment you mix it, and then afterwards we're ready to pour it to our baking dish. Okay, now we're ready to pour our fillings to our crust. So what we'll do, we'll sandwich the blueberries fillings between the crust and the crumbles. And yeah, it looked very nice once this one is baked. And guys, this is a very simple baking process, and yet it's delicious once it baked. Okay, guys? Okay, so now we're ready to do the fun part. To put the crumbles on the top of our blueberries. Okay, guys? Yeah, I enjoy doing these kind of things. Because you know the crumbles are so smooth and look like you're playing with the sun in the beach. Okay, we're ready to put in the oven between 55 to 57 minutes at 375 degrees. Okay, guys? Okay, after 57 minutes, our blueberry crumbles has already been baked. This is how it looked like, guys. It just came out from the oven. It's still very hot. So what we'll do, we're going to cool it for an hour, and then once it cool, I'm going to slice and put some vanilla ice cream because it's perfect for the ice cream for this kind of dessert. Okay, guys? There you go, guys. This dessert is very delicious and another perfect dessert for hot summer days. You can add ice cream once you slice it, and it's so good. Anyway, I'd like to say thank you to all of you, to all the new viewers of this channel, to all the subscribers of this channel. Thank you very, very much for all your support, and I see you around on my next video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Bye for now. Take care, everyone.